Yeah, what's up, guys? Welcome to our, live stream where today we'll be talking about Thomas Tuchel's press conference, and we're gonna hit a few other points as well. So we're just gonna wait a few seconds, a minute to allow a few of the viewers to check in. Hope you guys enjoy the stream. But so far today, Thomas Tuchel, his press conference today was like I like to be honest. Before I even say anything towards that, he's very honest with the way he talk. He talks and talks about the players and the system and basically how he manages the club. Everything so far in that section of his job is has been good, and I can't find a problem with him, to be honest. He has been very good, and I hope that we can continue, with a system like this with Tuchel, and I hope that everything remains good for Tuchel, and him and the board will have like a good relationship, because we definitely need like to have a long-term manager. The previous manager, I'm sorry that he didn't get to stay for ages, but I mean it's just one of them things. I wished him, Christian Philip, welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming in, bro. Average Falls 9. Yeah, I mean, Average Falls 9, it could work, but it all depends on the system that Tuchel decides to play. You get me? That's one of the main things that we need to sort out, because I mean I'm not a big fan of Chelsea playing the three at the back, which I don't mind it. I don't want to hear anything that I don't mind it, but I'm not a fan of it. Just based on the fact that we can't use some of our midfielders because we have to play with wingers. Yo, Wayne, welcome, bro. I don't know if you wanna hop on. If you wanna hop on, let me know, man. But thanks for the donation, my general. Much respect. If you wanna hop on, man. Oh, and also it look like Wayne has become a member as well. So thanks for that, my general. Respect. So if you wanna hop on, my G, or anyone wanna hop on, just message me on Twitter, and I'll send you the link. But massive respect for that, Wayne, man. I appreciate it, man. You get what I say? And I think he has become a member as well. So John Wayne, love that, man. Respect. Um, what? Let me see. We need a manager for 3 years. Yeah, he played Mount that way. Yeah, I mean, I understand that, but if you really look at it, I mean, I honestly, I don't mind Mason Mount being um in the team, to be honest, because if we are supposed to look back at the past, if we treated Frank Lampard that way as a player, he would not have turned out to be the player he is now. So that's what we need to give some of these players a chance, man. And I do believe that Frank Lampard in his time, if we had treated him like don't like not give him the amount of game times and thing like that, he wouldn't have like become the player that he is right now. So I think we should just give Mason Mount a chance, man. So I have no problem with Mason Mount playing. You get what I'm saying? Oh my guy, babysitting. Sorry, you know what it's like, but keep going. Yeah, man. No, yeah, man. Respect, General. Respect. Um, definitely. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. Yes, Archie, welcome. So I mean, no problem with Mason Mount playing in the team or not, but I'm not like I'm used to seeing like star-studded players in Chelsea's midfield. But if Mason Mount deserves to play, then it's fine. I don't have a problem. But we need Kai Havertz also to get get to that benchmark where we need him, where he starts to play like how he was for Bayern Leverkusen in Germany. So that's this type of player we know Kai Havertz is, and we need to get him back in the team. Not to Jack Mason, I'd even like to see Mason start as a 10. All right, Christian, you're hitting some very valid points, but give me your starting lineup. I mean, give me just put your quick. I know it's a long, but Tuchel can use both definitely. Your turn, Conte and Billy Nesta. Conte definitely, but Christian, give me your starting 11 quickly. In just type your starting 11 in the chat, so I can see the way you would set your team up. But again, thank you guys for coming in. I appreciate it. As always, man, the love and the support, man. I appreciate it. Just let me quickly add this up. Let me just share this on Twitter real quick, guys. Sorry. Yo, Imran, welcome to the stream. Hold on, my guys. Let me just sort this out proper. Just get this on the stream. And then I'm just sharing this on Twitter, guys. 1 minute. I'm gonna sort this out. Let me just do this very quickly. Sorry. There we go. Now that's on Twitter. All right, now back to what we were saying. Chilwell, Rudy, Histories, back four. Oh, so you like a back four? Um, Gilmore, Mount, as mids, Conte in this trial. So it's a 4-3, and then Werner left, Kaisen and Cho right. So, so Kai is playing in a fast nine. I'm not sure, to be honest. I mean, good shout, but I'm not sure, bro, because that's putting a lot of pressure on Kai. Need to move the ball fast. Yeah, we need to. But in my opinion, man, I don't think Kai Havertz would be good as a false nine. I'm not saying it can't work, but he's used to being that provider, playing and giving assist and things like that. So I'm not sure. Chilwell is only effective in back four. Yeah, he's but of course we definitely would use Chilwell in a back four. But if we're playing a back three or back five, as anyone would call it, then Marcos Alonso would be the perfect option to play that um that left wing back position. But before we go into the to talking about Thomas Tuchel's press conference, talking like let's go pick up a point there. Let's see, against team like Sheffield, he would get bullied. Who would get bullied? Oh, you're talking like Havertz, yeah. He's not a proper centre for, but I get what you're saying, Christian. But I think we need a natural striker. I mean, there's a lot of talk going around that Chelsea are trying to get Holland. I'm not sure how that goes. I've been hearing a lot of conversations about Holland coming to Chelsea, but if he does come, then Werner would be out of the team because I don't think it will be good to play out of position again. Havertz falls nine, yeah, I know. He's better. He's better going forward than we have seen, and there's finishing and chemistry with Timo. Yeah, you're right about that. Giroud, good shout too. Yeah, Giroud, I don't mind Giroud, but I mean, I think we definitely need a striker, a proper striker. I think Holland would be the right candidate for that. Chelsea are always good with physical strikers. thought we want to win this match for sure. We need to make smart rotations. Definitely, definitely. My G. Werner will be fine. Win Holland, bro. Yeah, definitely. We need a striker like that, man, in our lineups again. So I don't mind Holland at all. I would definitely want Holland to be our striker. Kai was playing as far better say that, but don't you think they have intentions for him there at Chelsea? Yeah, he has. Bro. Kai Havertz is a main person at Chelsea, man. But I don't think playing him at a false nine would be a good idea. I think we need a natural striker and play him as a number 10 behind the striker to sit and connect with the striker and create good build up plays and score some goals. That's my opinion. Um Zuma will start. Tomorrow I'm not sure. Not sure. Yo, Sekeya, welcome. Come on, Southampton. Don't worry, man. We're gonna cut Southampton off. Very good. He will feed off fools. Like no, that's what I'm saying, man. We need work like with the style of play we're playing now. With that 3-4-2-1. Timo Werner gets to play like a left forward where he gets to get inside the box. He's not really playing as a left winger, but he does give us that that width going wide at times. So he's okay playing on the left as a left forward because he gets more opportunity to get inside the box. Um, Beat us last time for no, but Rabba, let me tell you this. If we look at the statistics, statistically speaking, I should say, um, Southampton has not beaten Chelsea in the last 5 games that we played at St. Mary's Stadium. So on paper, we have not drawn or lost a game at their home ground. So I definitely think we will continue. Just as Newcastle, they have not beaten or take a point from Stamford Bridge in the last few games as well. In the last 5 or 6 meetings at the bridge. So I think Chelsea will definitely get that one in the bag. Yo, Dujan, prediction tomorrow game. I think so. I mean, I was on Lawrence's stream and I said 2-0, but looking at the whole thing, like how no, I mean, Southampton have been playing and we're playing away. They have a goal in them. So I think he's fit. I think Danny Ings is fit. I don't think we'll go a clean sheet tomorrow. I think we'll probably concede, but because as we know, if we give away a free kick in front of the box, Ward Prowse has a chance there. So that's it's a tricky one for me to be honest. But I'll go 3-1 in my predictions. What we miss here? Why are we constantly under the microscope by the media? It is of their main goal is to disrupt the club's harmony. Yeah, I mean it's one of them things. Mr. Dawkins, that's the whole thing. Like, if we look back at the Newcastle game, Timo Werner he scored a goal and he made an assist, but that wasn't an assist. He's put the ball in the box and the goalkeeper touched it out and it went for like he touched it right on Giroud's foot. So and Giroud kicked it in the empty net. So I don't think that was an assist. But because Timo Werner's name has been in the media for weeks and about missing goals and that's why he was awarded man of the match and things like that. Because when you look at it, sometimes the media is not always right. They use these things to increase viewers on their website or their social media, whatever they do. So it's just they were the making money, man. Who's that? Is no mug. I don't understand who's that one. Um, JWP. What's that? What you mean by that, bro? Saw you on football terrace the other day. Yeah. Just trying to build, a connection with the football terrace as well because I would like to get my channel out there. I mean, I've mostly done watch-alongs and things like that, but I think I need to do more reviews and uploads and stuff like that concerning Chelsea. Do you have any alternatives, Alan? Ah, that's a tricky one. Looking out there on possible strikers, if we should look outside the Premier League, if we look outside the Premier League now, Um, in the Spanish league, there's not many strikers there who Chelsea would be interested in. Bundesliga, I think what's his name? Lewandowski is about 30 or something like that. James Ward-Prowse. Okay. So okay. Understand that. If we defend well, then it shouldn't be a problem. Um, to be honest, there's not many strikers out there apart from Holland, if we should be honest. I don't really see another striker out there that we could definitely go about and say, okay, let's get this guy or let's get this guy. I think Holland is the best candidate for this one. Um, Timor is gone. Yeah, it looks like it, but we if Tuchel can get him back, like talk to him in the summer and before a transfer is made, then we can definitely try to get him back at the club. Yeah, yeah, it's maybe Lukaku. Eh, I don't think Lukaku would come back to the Premier League. Um, but I mean, it's Tuchel. If Tuchel can get him back, if Tuchel can talk to him and convince him to come back and fight for Chelsea, then it's a possibility because there's always a chance of a new manager making new connections with players. So it's a possibility. But I'm like 80% sure he's gone. Laturo Martinez, that's a good shout. That's one of the best shouts I've seen. Cause I was thinking, but yes, Laturo Martinez would be a very good option. No man, Martinez is not good. He's not. I wouldn't say that, man. He's a very good striker. I don't have a problem with way too many open goals, but he's young, so we have to give him a chance. But concerning Thomas Tuchel's interview earlier, his press conference, as you know, I mean, none of you guys have already jumped on the other channels like Lewis and Lorenz or whoever you watch. But we are sure that Kai Havertz is back, so we'll have Kai Havertz for tomorrow's game. Christian Pulisic is out again with a little calf problem, not an injury, but just a problem in his calf where the manager said that they don't want to risk him, so he won't be available for the Southampton match. Um, well, I'm not sure. I wouldn't say that, but you have to give them a chance, to be honest. The only proven striker now is Holland. There's not another striker out there proven as Holland at this moment, apart from, the Mbappes or the Ronaldos. But we won't get a player like Mbappe or Ronaldo, as Ronaldo is of age and Mbappe will cost us too much. So, I mean, Erling Haaland would be the best candidate if we were to get a manager at the club. I mean, a player like his standard at the club. Haaland would be the best choice. But I mean, looking at again back to the press conference, Tuchel has said that he has pertaining to what's his name? What's his name? Mbappe or Alan. Did you realize that we are finally seeing Kovacic's class? Sorry, let me put it up there. As a manager, we can help him. Yeah, Kovacic has always had the potential, but he was not given the opportunity to show his worth. Mbappe or Alan. I mean, it depends. It depends on how we would like to set up our team. I mean, Mbappe or Alan. I mean, we're more needed of a striker. As much as though I love Mbappe, but I would definitely prefer to go with um Holland based on the fact that we can build a team around him and supply him with a lot of ball to score and things like that. So I would definitely go for Holland. Yeah, he's a good shot also, but he's a youth growing, so we have to invest time in him. I don't think he would come. Um, are you talking about Holland? Well, money speaks, bro. Money speaks. If we can pay the money that they require, then I'm sure that we could get him. Archie saying Liverpool gonna beat Everton. Kessie and Allen is the only player I want. I mean, with Kessie, I don't mind Kessie, but is he proven? Will he do good in the Premier League? Because remember, we even have Bakayoko in Napoli now, and I think Bakayoko is a very good player, but he has just not found that form for Chelsea, and that's why you have to loan him out. Because I do think we need a natural CDM with that physical structure in midfield to like bully players off the ball and things like that. So I think we really need a bully. Um, hello, bro. Thanks for coming in. Good evening. Right back at you. Um, Pedro is a Bruno for replacement. Okay. Mbappe could have Chelsea right now. I mean, we have to look at it. He might have not been because we have to remember that as a youth coming up, would Chelsea give him the time to develop? I'm not sure. We need to get top four to get Alan. Yeah, I mean top four. It's not hard. We're in the position to finish top four. So if we can continue on the run that we are in right now, then top four is a must for the club. So I 100% sure that we can make top four if we continue playing like this. I think Alan is staying at Dortmund. It's it's a possibility. I mean, with Dortmund are they're in like this kind of money problem, financial problem. So it's a possibility they might offload him, as we've seen in the past, where they have offloaded players that we didn't expect them to leave to offload. If we look at Mario Gerska, when he was on top form, they sold him to Bayern Munich. Aubameyang sold him as well. Mkhitaryan sold him. Pulisic. So it's not impossible for us not to get Dortmund. I mean, what's his name? Haaland from Dortmund. Um, the striker we need has to be big. Exactly. That's what I was saying. Like we need a striker that's physical, and I think that Haaland is not that physical as the Jogbas and the Diego Costa, but he's as physical enough to be that striker that we need. And I think Giroud would be a good striker too if he had more pace. Um, Zakir. I mean, as long as he's a bully in mid CDM, I would take him. I don't mind him as well. I've not really seen a lot of that player for Mönchengladbach, but I've heard that he's good. And but any I mean, what about that guy that plays for West Ham? Not Rice, Soucek. I would love Soucek at Chelsea, man. Kessie is a big man. I think he work for us. Well, we just have to give him the opportunity. If Chelsea go for him, then fine. That would be good. 343, Mendy, Rudiger, Zuma, Chris. What about Aspilicueta? Alonso Conte, Jorginho, Cho, Mount, Tommy, Werner. So Jorginho over Kovacic, bro. I would prefer to go with Conte, Kovacic, in my opinion. Yeah, that's a good shout. Can we get third or second? Honestly, I really think we can get third or second. It's in our hands. We have all those players in front of us to play again. So it's possible we can. We have Manchester United and Leicester City to play. And if we can continue on this run where we're avoiding defeats and just taking 3 points in every game, then when we come up against Manchester United, because they have Newcastle in a few, well, I think tomorrow or Sunday they have Newcastle. So if they drop points against Newcastle and we play them on the next weekend, then we can definitely beat Manchester United and take over a third or second spot. But it all depends on what Chelsea do. What's this from Archie? Let me say this Barcelona. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't want Messi to come to Manchester City. That would be a more threat for Pep to continue winning trophies. I prefer him to go to PSG. Agent Rudiger to get Alaba and Soul to Chelsea. Well, Alaba, I think Alaba's already signed for Bayern Munich. I'm sure about that. But with Soul to Chelsea, I'm not if it all has to do with how we manage Thiago Silva, because I think Thiago Silva, as much as he's very good for his age, I don't think for next season he would really work out. Yes, but he plays a very low line because he's slow. We need a defender just like as good as Thiago, who can make us play a high line and has the pace to get back and close challenges down. The only way Chelsea get in top four is if they go on a winning streak for entire season. No, I wouldn't say that. We just have to win a few games, then we can swim in top four, because we have to remember that Leicester City and Manchester United, they also have tough games ahead too. When we play them, they will have other teams to play which are trying to get into the top four as well, or try to escape relegation, etc. So we have to go on a winning streak. You're right about that. But other teams will drop points as well. So we have to continue winning, win a few games. Just avoid defeat. Take a point or take three, and avoid leaving with none. Sorry. All on a CDM is what we need. Is all we need summer. Yeah, that's all. I think that's all we need. At the summer. I mean, I don't like. I mean, I don't. As I said earlier, I don't have a problem with Chelsea using the back three. I think it's quite okay. But in my opinion, I'm not a big fan of it, because we have to sacrifice midfielders to play. Because I would love for us to play a back four, so we can use three midfielders like two CDMs like Conte, Kovacic, Jorginho, with Havertz playing a number 10 behind the striker. Like that's what I would really look for. Hold on, guys, just going through all you guys' comments. Holland is perfect. There's a few Costa personality Chelsea needs to be. Yeah, definitely, man. If we be Atletico, I think we could win the Champions League. Honestly, I mean that's a huge statement. Chelsea to win the Champions League, not impossible. I would love for us to win the Champions League, but if we get past Atletico, then you are right. We could be within a chance to win it, but we then have to think about Bayern Munich, Liverpool, and Manchester City, who are also still in the Champions League, and also Juventus, based on the fact they have Ronaldo. Uh, we need another defender. Yeah, we possibly need another defender, but we more need a CDM and Holland, I think, because if you look at it, the way we are playing with Tuchel in terms of keeping the ball and pressing, we have the ball majority of the game, so we don't have a lot of defensive work to do. So I think we definitely need a CDM who would contribute to the way we are playing, and a striker to finish the chances that we are missing. Well, I don't know. Zuma has not really gotten a chance since Tuchel in the Premier League as well. Just he's played in the FA Cup, but not in the Premier League. Um, does Chelsea have a better defense than United? All right. If we play a back four, I think Wan-Bissaka, well, Reece James with, I don't know if Reece James and Wan-Bissaka are maybe on the same wavelength. Maybe as a Chelsea fan, I'll give you Reece James the edge. Centre back wise, I think we have better centre backs. Left back, yeah, I think Chelsea do have a better defense than Manchester United, in my opinion. And thanks for coming up, Karma, coming back, Karma. Yeah, he's gone. He's not coming back. Um, yeah. Alright. What CDM should we get? I like Sushek from West Ham. Very, very good CDM. I would definitely go for Sushek. Kessie, next Michael Essien. Yeah, I would use Kessie as well if he comes in, but I've never really watched him before with AC Milan like properly. So from it coming from you guys, and all you guys been talking about him, then possibly we could give him a chance as well. But I think Sushek from West Ham would be my choice. Um I think we can save Kova. I think we without him as playing Reeves, but by the way, he does the best in first or like. Well, I mean, we don't have to play Kovacic tomorrow because he's definitely gonna be a main player for in the Atletico Madrid game. So we could rest Kovacic, to be honest. That's right, and other players because. But if you think about it, I would honestly the Atletico Madrid game can go either ways, but honestly, in my opinion, I really want to beat Southampton to continue this run of games that we are going, so we can, keep the pressure on the teams ahead of us in the Premier League, so we can, try to grab top four and make it ours. So this is not the time to lose or drop any points. He's looking good. We don't give some of our youngsters. Well, the thing is, I mean, it's all with Chelsea. I think the problem is that we want to achieve so much and in a short period of time. That's why some of our young players don't really get an opportunity to show their worth. And it's sad, but if you look back at it now, if we want to win or compete for the title with the likes of Manchester City and Liverpool and Leicester City, they are ahead of us in terms of tactically playing and things like that. So if we want to keep up with those teams who are getting better and better season by season, I think the problem is the coaches don't have the opportunity to use any youths to an extent because we have to be playing the players that we bought for big money and things like that to keep up with City and Liverpool. So that's why we loan out a lot of our players to try to develop them outside and then bring them in back if they fit in. I'm a big fan of Sushek, man. I love the way he plays. Chelsea fans need to have more faith in our academy players. Yeah, we have faith. But if you think about it, Mason Mount is an academy player, and I don't hate Mason Mount. I think he's a very talented player, and I think he does deserve a chance. But the thing is, if we sign bring in world class players with like on bigger deals, I don't think Mason Mount. I think Mason Mount will be squeezed out, but I really think he does deserves to play. As in I said earlier, Frank Lampard when he was signed at Chelsea in 2003 or 2004, if we didn't give him the opportunity, he would not have become the player that he turned out to be in his career. So I think that's just all like Mason Mount is right now, like a baby Frank Lampard when he just signed for Chelsea. So we just need to give Mason Mount an opportunity. But again, we have to see what the manager does and what he chooses to do. Chelsea need a fit, non-injured from right winger. Yeah, I mean, there has been rumors about Hazard coming back to Chelsea. I'm not sure about that, like how true it is. But I would love for Hazard to get back. And if we get Hazard back at Chelsea, he could be our left winger. And I would love it that he would look so good in this team, the type and with the type of football we are playing. So I would love to get Eden Hazard. If not, then we need to definitely get a left winger who can definitely give us a good run. I think if we and sorry, you said right wing, but I think Hudson Odoi would make a good right winger based on how he's playing at the moment. I wouldn't have a problem with Odoi playing in the team. Yeah, Odoi man, Odoi is a good shot, man. When a champion makes no sense, loan him to championship because he won't benefit. Yeah, you're right. We need to put him in a league that is more competitive and see how he turns up in that game. Oh, Mikel could return. Do you think Declan Rice will sign for Chelsea, or do you think the board could get any other option where someone won't let him go? Honestly, I think Declan Rice coming to Chelsea was big on Frank Lampard being manager, but since there's no Frank Lampard anymore, I'm not sure that we would definitely go all out to get Declan Rice. So I think the Declan Rice saga is quite over now, guys. So no, I don't think Declan Rice will be coming back to Chelsea. I mean, he was at Chelsea, so coming to Chelsea. John Terry they went out alone, armband earth, so we campaigning. The thing is, if we do get him in the team, it just has to do with the manager and how quick the manager chooses to throw him in and give him game time. Because we remember, guys, we are trying to compete with Liverpool and Manchester City. If we look in that Manchester City team, there's only one youth that has been playing for Manchester City in the past few seasons, and that has been Phil Foden and Zinchenko. And Zinchenko was getting game based on the fact that Mendy was injured or off form. Chelsea have talented youngsters. Yeah, but how many fans out there like will be patient for Chelsea not to be winning any trophies, but giving our youth players a lot of game time? That's what happened to Arsenal. They were always about youth, and the only trophy they have managed to win since their invincible run in 2003 was the FA Cup, and they've won it like 5 to 6 times, and they have not won any other trophy outside of that. They have only won the FA Cup, and that's, I mean, I don't have a problem with youth, but if we're talking about competing at the highest level and competing with City and Liverpool to try to get back into the title race every season, then I'm not sure how many youths we can give an opportunity. But one or two, yes, but I don't. That's all we can do. Man United versus Chelsea. Yeah, that's gonna be that's next weekend. We play Manchester United at Stamford Bridge. So hopefully we can get 3 points there. Yo, Steven, welcome to the stream. Whichever Man United could be the game of the season. Yeah. I think Declan Rice is overcharged. I'm sadly personal. Chelsea won't win anything this season. Chelsea was a team that less winner. I wouldn't say that Tyrone. Chelsea can win the FA Cup. If we are lucky we can win the Champions League. The FA Cup is there for us to win. I won't look at Manchester City as a big threat based on the fact that they have a run of games coming up. They have the Champions League coming up, and Pep has his eyes more on the Champions League than any other trophy this season. As he has win, he will take the league because his team is already dominating the Premier League this season. But for me, Champions League is the biggest thing that Pep Guardiola wants, and I think that he's more um he wants to win the Champions League, so he's gonna rest players, and he's gonna emphasize on getting those those wins in from that situation. So I don't have a problem. I think we can win the FA Cup. In my opinion, guys. So I don't want to go too far out, but I think there is a possibility Chelsea can win the FA Cup. So I would keep it. I would just look at it like that, man. And don't be scared, man. Don't be scared. We can win the FA Cup, man. It's possible. Um Carmack, what do you think for trashing the United may I research that? Honestly, I think that Manchester United were very dominant in the game. I think Sociedad had a few opportunities that they should have put away before Manchester United got that first goal. But it was a good game. But we're not gonna stick too much on the Man United situation because it is a Chelsea review and preview. I mean a Chelsea review going into the Southampton game. But I'm going live again in an hour where I'll be doing a Premier League roundup show and predictions. Let's see. Of it most other teams are using their youngsters at similar ages, and we are the same ones who would have to pay big bucks to sign them. But if you think about it, um, Chef Dawkins, look at it. Chelsea have used now. We have 3 youths, definitely. Well, Tommy Abraham, Reece James, Mason Mount. Those are the youths that have been playing with Chelsea for the last since last season and this season, and they have managed to keep their position in the 18 or 23-man squad to play the Premier League and the Champions League. Also Christensen, also Kurt Zuma. So we are getting there slightly. bringing in youths in our system, which I think it's not we're not doing it on a high basis as other teams, but we are getting there. And as you can see, if you really look at it, bro, we have Christian Kurt Zuma, Reece James, Mason Mount, Tommy Abraham, and Hudson Odoi. That's 6 youths. Where in the previous seasons before, we would not have never we would have never seen Chelsea using so many youths in their team. So I personally think it's okay at the moment on the ratio that the amount we are using at this time. So if we bring in another youth right now, it's basically building a team of youths. It can't work. We already are using Hudson Odoi, Reece James, and them lot, Mason Mount. So we just have to continue and on the pace that we're doing now, build those one that we already made that transition into the main team from the youth academy, as those guys did, and then from there now in a few seasons again we can continue looking at more youths and bring them into the team. Chelsea problem is lack of goal scoring. That's why we can't win titles, have we? Yeah, we need a striker that can put away chances or make defenders scared. And I think Erling Haaland would be the man for the job. And as Awab says, we're not average, but our attack is average without a striker to put chances away. Out of 10 games, if Chelsea and Atletico play, how much would Chelsea win? Um, Honestly, I think it's 50-50 because our record against Atletico is 100%. I think we've played them like no, they beat us once. I can remember in the semi-final. I think with Mourinho's first season back as Chelsea manager in the 2014 season, was it? Our 2013 season. They beat us at Stamford Bridge 3-1. I think we beat them in Atletico 1-0, and they came back to Bridge and beat us 3-1, and that knocked us out. But we have beat them in the previous games. We have beaten them with Sorry, I think. Was it Sorry? No, not Sorry. Who was it? Antonio Conte. We beat them with Antonio Conte. And we beat them in the past too. I think was it with Ancelotti or something like that. I think though those times Aguero was there. Chelsea don't need two world class anybody. We want the league with David Luiz and Kale, and one USA with Kale. Yeah, we just need centre backs that are, you know, just okay enough to do their job and know what it is they have to do. That's what we need. We don't necessarily need to spend like too much money on centre backs. But I mean, I would love for Chelsea to get what's his name? Kudubali. I know he's 29 years old. I think he's turning 30 this year, but we need a player like a defender like Kudubali who can definitely make a difference in the defense by his physical structure. Like players would be like attackers would be scared of him when he comes across. We basically need a Van Dijk in the backup, like a player like Van Dijk, um, with at the back of our defense. That's all we need. Hazard doesn't come back. Be realistic, man. To your guess, most No, I'm not saying he's coming back. I said I would love for him to come back. It's a rumor. I'm not saying he is coming back, man. I wouldn't say that. I am being realistic. He's not coming back. But there are rumors about that he might be returning to Chelsea. So I wouldn't have a problem with Hazard if he was to return to Chelsea. I'm just saying. How long do you think Anche? Wait, honestly, Nico, it's a possibility this might be Conte's last season. I'm not sure, based on the fact that for the last few games he's not been favored. He's been more like on coming off the bench, but it all depends on what Tuchel has planned for him. I think he's still very good at what he does, but at the moment I think Tuchel has said that he's a big fan of N'Golo Kante, but I think based on the fact that Jorginho and Kovacic they're working good together, and I don't think Tuchel will change that at this moment based on the fact that it's already working for him with Jorginho and Kovacic. But sooner or later, Conte will be back in the starting 11. But he is a possibility he might be leaving. But I've heard from sources that Conte loves Chelsea so much. It's like he's very in love with the club. So it's a hard one to decide. I think we should try back four since they won't be sitting back as much. Yeah, yeah. I mean, you see, when we play that three at the back formation as well, it is a defensive formation, but we don't really defend that much with it. We use it in a more attacking sense. So I understand. I want to play a back four because I want to see us using three midfielders. So imagine if we were using the 4-2-3-1, we would have in my opinion, I want it to be Conte Kovacic, then Havertz in front with Timo or Tammy Abraham as a striker, and then Pulisic if he's fit on the left, or Odoi on the left and Ziyech on the right. That's my 11. I would love to see Odoi on the left side, Ziyech on the right side. Mason Mount and the other players can come from the bench. At right back, Reece James. Centre backs would be. I don't mind Zuma, but I prefer Rudiger and Thiago Silva. I'll play Rudiger into if we need to get aerial threats in. If not, I'll play Rudiger with Thiago Silva. But I've said this over and over. Any centre back you play with, Thiago Silva will play good because he talks to them and he motivates them. What else? On left side, if we're playing in a back four, it has to be Chilwell. Tuchel want to sign only German players. That's my problem with him. I mean, I understand that, but I won't really like go too deep in that. I think that at this time, the media knows that Chelsea have now signed have now been appointed a German manager and things like that. So I think a lot of rumors will go around circulating German players because he's German. So it's a possibility, but I wouldn't to like be worried about it. I think we should just continue looking at what he's doing, and then sooner or later we will see the proper moves that we are going after. So I wouldn't be too concerned about that at this moment, my general. Based on you saying Pep resting players, they have so much squad depth. Yeah, they have squad depth, but I mean, if we look into it, if Pep Guardiola was to rest some of his teams, man, then it would be it's not the same like link up play and things like that. Like if we look at the way they are playing now, they are playing very good because the players that he have been using for the past maybe 5 or 7 or how many games they have won. They have that has been the player. They have been winning without Timo, not Timo, Bro, what's his name? De Bruyne and Aguero and the team that he has placed together now, they are doing the job. But if he was to rest that team again, as much as his tactics stand out, I don't think that the starting 11 he put out there would be as effective as the 11 that he has been using for the past 10 games that they have won in consecutively. So it they will be favorites to still win the game, but if we really look at it, the team that they will be playing will have an opportunity to be um successful against them based on the fact that they're playing against an 11 that has not been playing together for quite some time. Could you give me a shout out? It's fine if you can. Yeah, man. Shout out to Tyrone Codner. He's also a young Chelsea presenter. That's his YouTube channel, just as how it spells right here. So if you guys want to check him out, fine. Yo, welcome, Timo. Thanks for coming in, the great Timo Werner. Out of all the teams, Chelsea, yeah, Chelsea need him the most. That's definitely for sure. We are not scoring enough goals. Yeah, that's why we need Holland, and it's very tricky, guys. When you look with it. Look when you look at it, man. It's hard, man, because if we do get Holland, we have to sacrifice. We have to sacrifice Timo Werner. Timo Werner is not a good passer. He can't play a cam, and he can't play cam also because we have Havertz. So it's difficult. I mean, I love Holland. I would love for the club to sign a top striker like Holland, but honestly, it's a hard one, bro. When you look at it, man, very hard. Um, Yeah, he's very good. I would definitely sign him too, but I kind of like him playing as a CDM as well because he's a very bullying player in the midfield. As a centre back, it would go like when we had David Luiz, he wanted to play CDM, but when you play him in centre back, he runs out of position. So I mean, he does his job playing as a centre back, but I prefer like a player. I would prefer him to play CDM. Yeah, Cavaninga, good shot as well. Kuduba agent is very hostile to Chelsea. Remember, sorry deal. Yeah, it would be hard to get Kudubali, to be honest. Yeah, Silva is back in training. He's just not playing this game. I'm not sure he'll be playing the Atletico Madrid game, the first leg as at least. Ramos have won that name, I remember. Um, I think not being biased. I like the two of them, but I would go for Ramos because of experience and his leadership. Neymar, Mbappe. I love Brazil, so I would choose Neymar. But because based on the fact that he's very skillful and he can make set up players. Well, I maybe Mbappe can do the same, but preferred choice for me is Neymar, based on the fact that I love Brazil. Running other see than Pogba. Well, we just have to look at Mbappe or Alan. I was asked this question before. I don't mind either, but I said Holland before, based on the fact that you could put Holland in a team and get the best out of him if you have good players around him to supply him. And Mbappe, still, I think it's a hard question, guys. If you guys putting me on the spotlight with that one, they spent 225 million on new players on the bench. What is this? I mean, it's injury. But it's also based on the fact that Frank Lampard is no longer the manager. He would be using these players that he bought. So, Ziyech is on the bench because Frank Lampard bought him and Tuchel didn't bought him. But Tuchel has said in his press conference that the reason why Ziyech is not playing is because of him. In terms of him, the manager Tuchel, and the way he has put the team to play in the three at the back formation that doesn't suit Ziyech. So he says as long as Ziyech keeps up his training and keep positive, then there is a place for him in the team. So I think this season is just based on just getting over the finish line and finishing top four, and then next season we'll definitely see Tuchel working on a back four because he playing back four has been his preferred formation when he's playing in the League One. Chelsea and City could only Real Madrid would buy him as well, but that guy that Real Madrid bought from Frankfurt the year Jovic. I wanted Jovic at Chelsea. That season when he was scoring all those goals in the Europa League. I really wanted Chelsea to buy him, honestly, because he's a natural centre forward as well. And I think Real Madrid just bought him, and they didn't give him a lot of game time to get like involved, and he dropped form, and they loaned him out back to Frankfurt. But I wanted him. We need Werner. Yeah, Werner definitely needs to step up, and I think he's just based on the fact that um, Timo Werner dropped form, and it's just Timo Werner, a very good striker. He just needs to catch back his form and he'll be back to his best. And it's just his first season, so I'm not gonna put a lot of pressure on him. What score do you think in the Merseyside derby tomorrow? Tomorrow I think Everton and Liverpool will. I think Liverpool will take revenge for that Van Dijk injury and join with them at. Where is it? Is it playing at? Yeah, it's playing at Anfield. So I would go for Liverpool to beat Everton 3 goals to 1. Battle of the German managers tomorrow. Yeah, definitely. So you'd rather us not have the strongest team with Alan to facilitate Werner Abramovich wants trophies. No, I didn't. No, who are you saying that to? I want Holland. It's just that we just bought Werner and we'll be putting him aside. That's the only downside of it. But bro, we Chelsea needs a top striker and physical one, and Werner is too easily bullied off the ball. Of course, I want Holland. Bro, definitely. Holland number one choice. Marquinhos is the captain of PSG and Chelsea legit, but they're from Thiago. So yeah, I'm not sure we will get Marquinhos, but I would love to have him. Hello, friend. Glad I found your channel. Cheers, Blue Flag. Thanks for coming in, man. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. And also, guys, remember, if you're new to the channel, please remember to leave a like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content. I'll be trying to do this. I'll be trying to do this more on a more regular basis. And also, we have the super chat there, so you guys feel free to use it as it helps out a lot. And we also have membership. So if you guys want to become a member on the channel, it also helps us out a lot. That is below. And apart from that, you don't have to use it, but I'm just putting it out there. Ziyech is struggling. Just pass. I don't think he's struggling. I think he's even before Lampard was sacked. We weren't really seeing the Ziyech that we started the season with when he came back from injuries. So I think it's just a base that he just needs to get back to his best. And the system that Tuchel is playing right now with the three at the back formation, it does not really support Ziyech style of play and how he wants to play. So if we go back to a back four, then Ziyech has to play in that team. Dujan, we can play Holland and Werner together, but the thing is, we have to give up another midfield position in order to play that. Let's say we play the 4-3-2. It would be Kante, Kovacic, or Jorginho, Kovacic, or whosoever he puts in that pivot. Then it would be two cams and two strikers. So who would be our two cams? It would be Havertz and Mason Mount, Havertz and Ziyech. I'm not sure we'd put it. Then Werner can play at the top with Holland or play behind him. So it all depends on the system that what the manager is going to bring up. So that's just that. Merseyside. We never win at Anfield. Yeah, but this season Liverpool has not been their best. They have lost 3 games in a row, so it's a possibility you guys could be lucky. Mbappe and Haaland in the same team. What do you think? Of course, that would be crazy, man. Mbappe to supply Haaland. That would be good. Yo, Joe, welcome. One of the Chelsea stream is the first stream I watched. I'm very glad I found this channel, mate. Thanks, man. I appreciate that, man. That means a lot. I'll be doing the Southampton versus Chelsea game tomorrow, starting at 12 p.m. UK time. So if you guys are not busy and you wanna come check out that game tomorrow, be sure to tune in also. The link the game is already made. So if you visit my channel, you should see it already scheduled post. So if you guys can pop over and leave a like as well on that stream, because that's how we get the stream recommended in YouTube, so it goes out even further. Yo, Mimi, welcome. I fancy him funny. It's a good ask for the possibility first. Erling Haaland is chased by most rich clubs in the world, not guaranteed to. No, it's if it's based on the fact it's two things. It's either he wants to come at Chelsea, or if Dortmund are willing to take our bid. Because if we bid more than say Real Madrid or Manchester United or whoever comes for him, then he will definitely come to Chelsea. And if both teams are all the teams that are going for him of a similar bid, then it comes down to where he wants to join. Yeah, man. Thank you very much, unknown. But that's basically that's basically it. It's just where he wants to go, where he prefers to go. I'm watching all your streams. that I can. That's okay, man. No problem. I appreciate that. Chelsea Premier League champion next season. Put your money. Yeah, I mean it. It all depends on the relationship with the manager. How good he can keep this up with the board, because I mean there have been speculations going around that the board was behind Kepa playing in those the last game against Newcastle. But I don't know, because knowing the board, if they know that he tends to follow with the board based on them trying to control in his mood, I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if what's his name was the reason why he even played. Like, I think Tuchel has been giving every player a chance since he has been there. So I don't know. It's a difficult one. I think Alan will be. Yeah, if we can get Alan, man, we're gonna bro. We'll all we will always be in your house. Thanks, man. Appreciate that, man. But I try to be as honest I can, because in this situation we can just go about and spread rumors and hearsay. Well, we do a little hearsay because that's how we get some of the news. But I just have to be honest with you guys. But tomorrow, what's your prediction for the game against Southampton? Knowing the fact that we have not lost to Southampton at St. Mary's Stadium or drop points in the last six or five seasons we have visited. We have won all those games. What's your score prediction? I will be going to City because he was a City legend. Well, I hope we do get him. Maybe some kids don't want to be the same as their father. Sometimes they want to go another club to be successful and outshine their dads. Or you could be right. He and some on the other hand, some kids would like to go and walk in the shoes of their dad and become successful at the club that their father used to play for as well. Bitmos, do you rate Tommy Abraham because you already talk about him? No, honestly, I like Tommy Abraham, but the thing about it is he still needs to improve on his ball, like ball position and things like that. I don't mind Tommy Abraham, but the thing is he a good number nine? Is he the man to take us, back into that Diego Costa or Jagba session where we had strikers banging in goals for fun? I don't think so. I must be honest. If he can improve, then I would give him the opportunity. I don't hate him. I really don't hate him. Silva, 3-1, 2-1, 3-1, 3-2, just a 3-1, 13. But the thing is, I don't think we'll concede too many goals. If they do score on us tomorrow, it has to be one or none. Because if you look back at all the games we have played, we have only conceded one goal in our last six games, and that was scored by us. So I was going 3-1 because I do think Southampton has a goal in them. But I think 3-1, Chelsea would score like three goals, because if they come tomorrow, it also depends on how the manager of Southampton set up his team. If he comes and play a all-out attack where he plays a high press, trying to press Chelsea off the ball, then that leaves a lot of space for us to get in behind them. If they play a 2-9-0, 2-0, well, hopefully. So if it depends on how Southampton play. If they sit back and try to catch us on a counter attack, then I think it's gonna be a 2-0 game. But if they play like Newcastle the other day, are like just try to attack us, like even Barnsley. If we have a good game against Southampton tomorrow, then if they try to attack us and pin us back, then they're going to be in huge trouble. And judging and looking at the fact that Southampton has lost their last five games in the Premier League or in all competition, it doesn't look good for them. They have to come out and try to attack us tomorrow to get a point or to win the actual game, because they have lost the last 5 or 6 games in our competition, and I think they need to get back. What do you play? FIFA 21. I play on PS4. But anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching. I think we are going to round it off here. I think I'm thinking about doing a Premier League roundup, but I might not be able to do so based on the fact it's kind of getting late, and I think I have to a few more things to do. But let me know in the comment section, like, if I should do the Premier League roundup show. I want to do a Premier League roundup show. Thank you. I appreciate that, Dujan. Argentina prediction is 3-2. United are 3-3. Well, as a United fan, you'll have to put it like that because you want to win. But I think if Chelsea should beat Southampton tomorrow, then I can definitely look for us to beat Manchester United at Stamford Bridge. So I mean, yeah, I'll try to do the football roundup show in an hour, or just keep your notifications on. As you know, I can't really set my schedules like at an exact time, based on the fact that, I have a family, I have kids to help out with. So sometimes I can't put a schedule post on some of these streams because I might be busy with the kids or things like that, or the family. So just make sure to put your notifications on. Subscribe if you're new, and just watch out for the stream. I'll be doing the Premier League roundup show in a bit, where we'll be talking about the Premier League and all the teams in it and the predictions for tomorrow's game. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys did enjoy this stream. Let me know in the comments after the video is done what things you'd like us to do, and basically just comment back on the video. Let me know what you thought about the stream, and your points. I do reply to comments, so just leave your comments and I will reply to you guys as soon as possible. Apart from that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys again for another stream. Enough love and respect to everyone who came out, and have a good one. Bye, guys.